what it is? She's taking it pretty fucking well, bro.
Is she? And everybody's being nice about it too?
Fucking believe it.
Everybody else behaving themselves too?
I feel as though
Whew!
there's a marked man on the road just gonna fucking meet this man.
What? Somebody caused the accident?
I believe so. Kept fucking
For real?
for months and months and months. But whatever, it is what it is.
No bueno, bro. Richard, what's happening? Yo, Steve, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, good? Nice.
Oh, so come, son. What you drawing today?
Yo, this is an original right here. I don't know if the public's ready for this one. Might be a little too fucking dark and dreary. I came up with my own word too, okay? The word is it's a hybrid of misunderstood and misinterpreted. It's called misinterpreted, okay? So family is a misunderstood 6-letter word in Webster's dictionary. That's a fact. Because my fucking people in my life right now, bro, I don't even fucking speak to them anymore. Done with it, bro. But you guys are pretty cool, so I'm gonna give this to you. I gotta give it to somebody. I give all the originals though, because this is my $1 million idea, bro. I got no fucking money, bro. I can't get a job, and I got way too much shit to do. Getting tired of it. Tired of seeing David Boyd ride around these Buicks. I gotta get some money, bro. No, David's the man. Huh? Yeah, to himself. I'm buying fucking discount 8s right now, bro.
There you go.
What do they call it? 16th?
Why you don't work with what's his face?
No, they fucking canned me, bro.
Why?
As I broke a broomstick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Someone's head.
No, over my knee. Because I asked this kid 3 times, very genuinely, to please stop sweeping and let's get this stuff in the trailer. So it's 3:50 at this point. 5 minutes have gone by of me asking him nicely, and I said, God damn it, Parker, if I gotta take that, I said, if you don't stop sweeping, I'm gonna take that broom from you and break it. He walks over, hands it down to me, I break it. I said, thanks, now I gotta buy the boss a new broom. Next morning, the boss calls me, I'm fucking bullshit about what happened. For real, bro? Gives me a full check, and I was like, maybe I should stop drinking. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too. Yeah, stop drinking. That's a good sign.
Yeah, for sure. It's all good. Huh? No, no need just yet. I went on a fucking 8-month binge, Richard, every day. I was double cupping it around. Huh? Dunkin'? I don't know. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even know it sometimes. So I was like, fuck. What are you, stuck, Steve-O, or what?
What, here?
Yeah. In the zone? Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, that program was pretty cool, though. They feed me good, bro.
What program?
I went to fucking rehab. I had to dry out, bro. I was strung out on alcohol, yeah.
That's terrible.
So I did an Ativan detox for 6 days, and then...
You know what they say about rehab?
You can bring that pen with us if you want to.
What do they say? I've been to 3 of them. What do they say? First time's a charm? I got kicked out of the first one. I left the second one, went back to prison, and
What you go back to prison for?
violations, bro. I did a second. I'm a 2-time convicted felon because of the violations. Yeah. So it's 40 months that I've done in there, but I'm all done with these motherfuckers and paid up for like no static, bro. It's so nice. So nice. It fucking drained me on Monday though. I had to pay a $3,000 balance on Monday. I only had $2,700 of it. That same day I got out of the rehab, so I went home, got my truck, went to the courthouse, gave him the money, and he made the decision that, you know, moving forward, it would be better just not have any contact with me. If I pay them the little bit left, the $300, so be it. But, you know, he thinks I'm going to do the right thing. And I will pay him when I get it. It's not at the top of my list, but, like, yeah, I will pay the $300.
Wow, shit.
Maybe.
Get a fucking flashlight and a candle out.
Uh-oh.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down.
So that was cool. So he's trusting you on the last 300, so he closed out paperwork on you.
Everything's done with me. Like, if I get pulled over,
He's like, if
it's
you come
because,
and pay
like,
it,
I'm
great.
doing something, like, that I should be pulled over for. It's not going to be, like, fucking bullshit like the day you saw me getting arrested by those troopers. Cocksuckers.
Oh, you got arrested that day?
Fuck yeah, I just spent the night in Carroll County.
For what?
For a fucking violation. For missing payment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then when I was like, last winter, long story short, I herniated a disc in my back. The doctor put me on a 5 milligram Percocet. Taking it for like 13 weeks, and then all of a sudden my PO calls him up, my doctor, without my knowledge. I go to get the script refilled. He's like, oh, hey, I got a call from your PO. I said, okay, doc, no big deal. We've been doing business for years. I get it, you know. Then my PO, I call him and I was like, hey, you know. He's like, oh yeah, I actually want you to go to Green Mountain Treatment Center for the because of the opioid crisis. And I'm like, really? Okay, you know, whatever. Like, you know, I'm like paying it no mind, not fucking following through on it, just going back to life. You know what I mean? And he calls me up one day. He's like, hey, you really dropped the ball on this. I got you lined up to go to Green Mountain, but you got to be there by 9 p.m. I'm like, or what? And he's like, or there'll be a warrant, marshal will come pick you up and you'll have to go before the judge. Okay, no problem. So I got like my mom and my girlfriend packing my shit. I'm working in my wood shop trying to finish little projects for people. Calling up a guy I'm doing a side job with, like, hey, bro, I gotta go fucking rehab for, I don't know what yet, but when I get there, I stay for 10 days and leave. It's supposed to be 28 days. They arrested me and sent me back for 4 months. Fuck it. I was just tired of listening to motherfuckers talking about shooting fucking fentanyl in their dick and shit. It's like, no, bro, I'm not into that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, listen, bro, I'm not about that life. Like, I'm not about getting too fucked up like that. The alcohol thing kind of caught me by surprise, to be honest with you. I didn't expect for that shit to happen.
I think that's
Grabbed me right by my balls, bro. I went from 2 nips the first day to 3 to 4 to 5, and then a 375 within a week. I plateaued at 3 of those a day for like 3 months straight.
Holy
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm still detoxing from alcohol right now.
You got that sleeping tiger in there, that lazy line or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's that anymore. It's just that I got so into it without realizing it that I became physically addicted to it. I'm not craving it, but I can still feel my body like detoxing from it, even like 36 days afterwards.
That's some progression.
Dude, so okay, so I get an ankle bracelet on, right? Just not right now, obviously, but like a couple months ago. The judge was gonna do this to me. he was gonna punish me before I had to pay the $3,000, right? And the last punishment was a 30-day ankle bracelet. It could be out between 6 and 6, not on the weekends. All right, sweet. You know, I'm fucking like whatever, like no big deal. But I'm drinking still. And I'm like, damn, I shouldn't be drinking so much, you know? One day my dad says to me, like, oh, you already been drinking. And I'm like, why is that the first thing you gotta say? And he's like, because it's 10:30 in the morning. Yeah, okay, valid point, you know. That same day I called up and started getting myself into a rehab. So I set myself up in the Phoenix House in Keene, right? I call the guy that's managing my ankle bracelet and I said, hey, listen, I've been drinking for the last 8 months. It is what it is, but I got a bed in Keene. Is that okay if I cut this thing off and go there? He's like, yeah, absolutely. I'll take care of the shit on my end, but make sure you get there. No problem. Of course I'm late getting there. They won't let me come in. I'm on the phone with this guy, right? And this is all I said to him. I said, wait, what? I can't understand you. What? Okay, why don't you take that fucking dick out of your mouth so I can hear you? And I hung up on him, right? The next morning, I sleep in my truck that night, right? Thinking I'm gonna be able to go in. The ladies that I talked to on the phone for 4 hours, they said, you were too rude to him on the phone. We don't feel comfortable with having you here. I said, bitch, for real? Fucking strung out on alcohol. Of course I'm gonna say some weird shit or some mean shit sometimes. You know? You're judging me on that? So anyways, I'm panicking now. I'm like, fuck. I just cut this ankle bracelet off. Like, whatever. I'm not AWOL, like, you know, straight out of prison, but like still, it's aggravation, you know what I mean? And I have no fucking bread with me because I didn't want to get too drunk before I got there, you know what I mean? So I didn't bring any money with me. Finally get in touch with my dad. Dad, grab my debit card, take a picture, blah, blah, blah. I Western Union myself enough money to drive to Franklin, New Hampshire, another facility that I just found on the internet. They had me in Manchester the next day. I got a fucking ride from a cab service that they have. And, I had him stop at the liquor store right before I went in. And I was done. But I was into it, bro. You ever been strung out on anything?
Wow.
Have you ever been strung out?
Cigarettes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Maybe
cigarettes. Yeah.
cigarettes.
You never been addicted to any other drugs? I was addicted to opiates before too.
Nothing obviously that I didn't quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm saying that you struggled with like for a little bit.
Meth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like meth. A
Yo,
lot.
meth is
I
all
like
over the
meth,
place
but-
right now.
Yeah.
I
like
saw a
meth
lot
well.
of dudes that were
Back since
strung.
I moved
Listen,
3,000 miles
I
to get away from it.
I just spent the last fucking 35 days with drug addicts. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, there's some fucking crazy shit going on in these streets right now, bro. The meth and the fentanyl, holy shit.
Did
Bad
you see
news.
That bus that was headed to Australia of meth. It was a fucking
A
record
bus?
amount. Yeah. They
Australia?